Yes, of course I will. We will do this.
And are you happy with how you are covering it then as well?
I'm so thrilled that we did go back and do it, because we've just taken just glimpses. I particularly didn't want to do India that people who go to India know, so we haven't done the Taj Mahal. I call it the non-Taj Mahal, because we're trying to do things that people who've gone there, who go to Jaipur and Agra and places like this, might not have seen. So parts of Rajasthan and down in Tamil Nadu, up to Sikkim and Kolkata. I'm in love all over again. It's an extraordinary ceremony where the god, every single night, paraded through this vast, complex, exquisite temple. The god Shiva is taken to his bedchamber, and the goddess Parvati, his consort, goes with him, and they are put to bed.
Right.
Oh, I love being tucked in.
The gods are put to bed every single night. It was stunning. There are 33 million gods in the Hindu religion.
That's a lot of tucking in.
That's
Tucking in for ages. Well, that's Joanna Lumley's India. What would Sarah Millican's somewhere be? Where would you go?
Oh, it would be Sarah Millican's home.
Home.
I'm not a traveller.
Oh, do it. Oh, I'd love to see this. I want to see it.
Or
How
just
many
me,
episodes?
just
you and
being tucked in.
very nice.
Just the one episode. That's all people need.
Have you must have been. You've been abroad, though. You
Been on
must have.
holiday. It's
Right.
different to travelling, isn't it? I've got a friend who walked across Spain, and I asked her why.
Why?
She's a traveller. She likes to travel.
Right.
I like
Yeah.
to go on holiday.
OK.
Just go somewhere to read books and then come home.
Well, you can go to exotic places and do that too.
I do. I go to exotic places on tour, like Hull and, Colchester and...
Yeah, which we'll get to shortly. But you met the Dalai Lama as well, did you not?
We
when you were
did.
there? But you're not the first Lumley to do so.
No, and it's not the first time I've met His Holiness the 14th Dalai Lama, but the 13th Dalai Lama, who was his predecessor, because in the Buddhist faith they believe in reincarnation. So when the old Dalai Lama dies, there's a period of trying to hunt out who his spirit will have gone into. And the 14th Dalai Lama was identified when he was 2 years old. But the 13th was my grandfather, my mother's father, was a diplomat, and his remit was Sikkim, Bhutan and Tibet. And so he got to know the 13th Dalai Lama very, very well and respected and loved him dearly. And the 13th Dalai Lama gave him the most wonderful book, a Tibetan book of a holy story, which has been in my family forever. And when I first went to see the Dalai Lama when my mother was alive, she said, poor Tibet, it's been absolutely wrecked. All their monasteries and holy books and things have been burnt and desecrated. Take this back and give it to His Holiness. So I wrapped it all up in the right kind of Buddhist colours and took it out there and made a presentation to him of this. And he took it out and he was so touched and so thrilled. He said,
I bet he was.
oh, he said, this is clean, I get you something. And then he gave it, he said, keep the outside bits, which are wooden, very intricately carved. He said, keep those are valuable. I'll bring you something else. And one of his monks came back and presented this treatise on emptiness, which is terribly valuable, and from His Holiness, so it went into this thing, and I've now got it wrapped up, and it's treasure, kind of double treasure, to have given something back to the Dalai Lama, and he gave it back to us.
You gave him a bit of a random one this time round, though, didn't you?
Well, we did. I couldn't think. I phoned up the Office of Tibet in London, who are friends of mine, and I said, what shall I give him? They said, you could give him some biscuits, maybe some tea, you know. You can't give the Dalai Lama just tea and biscuits. So the crew and I decided to give him the drone that we used. So we presented him with the drone.
And there's the proof. Oh, he's over the moon with
Because he's so interested in gadgets that we thought he might quite like it.
It's brilliant. I love that image. Well, Joanna Lumley's India begins tonight at 9 o'clock on ITV.
Yes, now back to our form plan.